Hi guys, it's Saturday the 31st of October 2020. This is installment 6 I think of the Champix video. So I don't have any facts and figures with me down here, but I can pretty much recall what happened since the last update. So you would have got your last update, I think it was on the last Sunday basically. So we've got another 6 days down the line and we're going to let you know how we're getting on. So on the Monday, as you know, we had a bit of a catastrophe on the Saturday the week previous, but I'm not counting that as a failure, guys. That's just me. I've decided it isn't a failure. It was a mistake, a stumbling block. All right. So got up on the Monday, normal time, had our tablet, cup of tea as usual, and our breakfast. Went and got on with our job, went through the day, pretty much tickety-boo. Couple of thoughts about having a cigarette. On the first thought, I decided we would go for a little run round the park. And it was about lunchtime anyway, so it was coming up to my lunch. So we set off and we done 4 laps around the park, walking and 4 laps running. Quite good. So back, cup of tea, and then back to work. Fine for the rest of the day. Had one more thought about a cigarette. I think it was about maybe 6 p.m. at night, and it was quite strong, quite a strong feeling. But I just went and had a full pint of water, and it went away. Tuesday, pretty much same sort of day, but we didn't have a run, so we missed the day. I needn't elaborate. It was pretty much the same, but 3 or 4 times I thought about having a cigarette, brushed it off, and it was only 3 or 4 times. Wednesday came round and same motions, breakfast, tablet, all the rest of it. Still taking the vitamin tablets as well, by the way, guys. But I had another day from hell on Wednesday, I really did. Now, I'm not so sure whether it's, I said in an early video, I just haven't got the willpower or whatever. It might actually be the reverse. I am normally a strong-willed person. I never see myself as being strong-willed when I was trying to quit smoking, though. Because it's an addiction and it's difficult to break. It really is. It is for me anyway, guys. And I can't work out whether it's because I'm weak-willed, but I'm not under normal circumstances, or whether I'm too strong-willed and I'm reluctant to give in, basically. Daft and crazy as it is, I want to stop smoking. Part of me seems like it's fighting it, and it's no. And although common sense tells me you get no benefit from a cigarette whatsoever, absolutely zero, none. But when you've convinced yourself for 46 years that you need them, and you do get some benefit from them, it takes a little bit of reprogramming the brain, and hence the reason why I believe I'm still getting the cravings. They're not actually physical cravings, they're psychological cravings. And a part of the brain still says, you know, you used to enjoy having a smoke, go and have a fag, go on have a fag. So Wednesday was a bit of a difficult day, but we did fight it, guys, and that was that. Thursday, we got up, same sort of process. We've still got no side effects, guys. A little bit of a bad head when you first take your tablet. It's 5-10 minutes, but it's not even really a bad head. Sometimes you don't even notice it. But you do get a bit of a fuzzy head for 5 or 10 minutes, if I'm being 100% honest. Got up on the Thursday, as I say, took our tablets as normal, vitamins and the Champix tablet, cup of tea, and our breakfast, and we cracked on with our day's work. Got to lunchtime, went to the park, done 4 runs and 5 walks around the park at lunchtime, went back home, another cup of coffee, a little bite to eat, and cracked on with my day. Got finished so I got finished work, and pretty much Thursday went by without too much effort. And Friday came yesterday, same thing, same sort of rigmarole, up, breakfast, you know, the usual tablets, cracked on with my day, fine. got to lunchtime, decided I'd go for another run. I know it should have been the day we had a miss, but I knew I was going to do stuff today, so I thought I'll have another run. And I went out at lunchtime. We'd done another 5 laps round the park running and 4 walks. Then we finished our work for the day. I had a quick walk around to the bank to drop in a small cheque that had arrived, a small tax rebate, which was neither nothing nor something, but it needed to go in the bank rather than just leave it sitting there. 35 minutes trying to get into the bank in a queue outside just to put this few quid in the bank. It was, yeah, but it is what it is, guys. Came back, and I decided I'd go for another run. So I went back out and I had another run once I got back from the bank, and I'd done another 5 laps. Another 4 runs and 6 walks round the park again. Felt really good. Didn't need the inhaler, but we're still taking the inhaler once a day, guys. Had a lot of back pain yesterday though, a real lot of back pain. And last night I tried to stop taking the back pain tablets because I thought that might have been increasing the cravings, you remember saying in the last video. But I decided not to take them, and I've been tolerating it, but it got so bad yesterday, I had to take a tablet last night. Now, ironically, on the Thursday, I came down for a bit of lunch, as I say, before I went for my run on the Thursday, and I thought, you know something, the pain's starting to subside in my back, and it was a great feeling that it was starting to go away. And then, ironically, on Friday, it was back with a vengeance. Now, you probably remember me saying from when I went cold turkey, one of the benefits of stopping smoking after 14 days or so was that the pain started to subside in my back. Now, of course, we didn't go any longer than the 14 days, so I'll never know whether it was going to go away completely or whether it was just like I had on Thursday. It felt like it was getting better and then came back with a vengeance on the Friday. Right, guys, so we're here now on day 17. And if you really want to count the 1 cigarette there, then I've had 1 cigarette in 17 days. But I'm not even counting that because, 1, it didn't do any benefit whatsoever. The Champix blocked it getting to the senses. It tasted what they really do taste like. And it gives you a dose of reality, these Champix. That's what they really do. Let you see for what it is. So I am still sort of having some silly little mental cravings, but every day that we get down the line, we're getting further and further away, and they seem to be not as often. Now, I've been working away in the allotment today, and I've had probably 5 or 6 thoughts about having a cigarette, mainly because it was just habitual. When I was up here and I would do a job, I would stop for a rest and I would light a fag up and have a cigarette. And then I would think about how I was going to do the next bit, and then I would crack on and do it. And it was at those points when I'd stop to look back and think about, right, which way do I go next? It was those points I was thinking, oh, I could do with a fag. And then just thought, no, I don't smoke. I don't want a cigarette. And then get back to the concentrating on what I'm going to do next. So, so far so good. We're 17 days down the lines, guys. The breathing is definitely improved. It's still not 100% by any means. I mean, I've got emphysema, so it's never ever going to be back to the way it was. But I can do a little bit more work now than I was before I'm out of breath. So it can only be a positive onwards and upwards, guys. If these videos are helping you out in any way, shape or form, then please do give me at least a thumbs up. I have actually got a few more subscribers. I think I've got another 9 subscribers in a week. And it might be as a result of these Champix videos. If these are of a benefit for you, then I'm pleased they are. All I can tell you is at this moment in time, I am still getting some niggles and some doubts. And I'm still doubting myself occasionally. And then there's another part that's really, really tricky, which you've got to be careful of, guys. Is because you're starting to feel better, you think, you know what, I really fancy a fag now because I feel better. And you start to forget the reason why you decided you wanted to stop in the first place. So watch for that one as well, guys. What I have found when you do get the cravings, when you're complete loss and you think, I can't take any more of this, I've found that if you go down and take a full glass of water, a full pint glass, fill it right to the brim and start drinking it. Now, most people can't drink a full pint of water in one go. So, but you must finish the glass of water. And so while you finish, you drink what you can, and then just keep on sipping away until you get that glass of water down your neck. And the concentration that you're putting into drinking that pint of water does help me. It takes the thought of a cigarette away. And then I'm not bloated, I think. And then I'll maybe grab a biscuit. All right, so you're going to put a little bit of weight on, big deal. You'll run it off once you've got the health back. Then I'll maybe grab a biscuit, or I'll grab a bag of crisps off the top of the fridge or something like that. And then I'll wander myself back up to upstairs, and I'll just crack on with my day's work. Little tips that I think might help you guys. But I'm determined that I need to beat this, guys. I really do. I really need to beat this. And so far, so good. And the verdict on the Champix is they do work. It's up to the individual to also stop themselves from lighting the cigarette. There's only you can light the cigarette at the end of the day. And if you do, then you pay the price. However, what I have learned from doing what I did is that if you do make a mistake, then get back up on your horse and keep on riding. Don't be tempted to say, well, I've had one now, that's it, I'm just going to give in and go back to it. That's too easy. It really is too easy, guys. And you might find it difficult to get past it. But back on your horse, keep riding, and keep at it, guys. And with a bit of luck, like me, you guys will eventually get there, and that's what I'm hoping. But the Champix definitely work, guys, and they definitely help to lessen the cravings, and they give you that start, which is what you probably need. Some people probably only take them for a couple of weeks until they've got that start, and they've got 10, 15 days down the line. They think, yeah, I can do this now. Stop taking the tablets. Tony has actually stopped taking his tablets. He only took them for approximately 4 weeks. He hasn't took one for nearly 7 days now, and he says he doesn't feel any different. If anything, he feels a little bit better, so it can only be a bonus. But it does warn that when you come off the Champix, there is always a possibility of you falling back into the trap. It affects everybody different, as I say. The tablets will affect everybody differently. But they do say that when you do decide to come off the tablets, that's probably when you're the most vulnerable, and you could maybe make a slip. So be careful of that one and watch for that one, guys. Right, so hope you've enjoyed the little video. If you're new to my channel, please do hit the subscribe button, then the little bell icon on the right. That'll alert you every time I put up a new video. If these smoking videos are helping you, or the Champix videos are helping you in any way, shape or form, feel free to pop along to my other videos and have a little look at the allotment videos. You might just find something and snippets that you of interest. Things like the projects that I do and one thing and another, and maybe that'll be inspire you in some way as well. Anyways, guys, for now, thanks for watching. Stay safe, be practical, and keep yourselves out of harm's way. And we'll see you in the next update. Thanks, guys.